Urban Gameplay, bringing you the most explosive gaming review on the planet.
Yo, Gravity Rush 2 is a sequel to the underrated Gravity Rush that originally came out on the PlayStation Vita, which is partly the reason the game didn't get that much recognition until later when it was remastered for the PlayStation 4. As I'm sure you could imagine already, having access to gravity-defying powers is effectively the name of the game. I'm going to give a quick review to see whether Gravity Rush 2 is worth purchasing, so make sure you keep it locked.
Story.
As always, I won't delve too deep into the story for the obvious reasons being that it could ruin the game for players who haven't had the opportunity to get through the original Gravity Rush game yet. What I can say though is that the story manages to not only intertwine a new compelling story that players won't have experienced yet, but at the same time it will proceed to piece together parts of the first game that were left up in the air for the time being. By the end of the game, you will have completely engrossed by the compelling story. I will say that I tend to be quite critical when it comes to stories in a game, as sometimes the experience feels like a drag, but Gravity Rush 2 does bring a lot to the table with a great story and definitely helps complement the overall experience.
Gameplay.
Yo, the gameplay consists a lot of time of you controlling the character of Cat, flying throughout a gorgeous flowing city and taking advantage of her gravity-defying powers. Eventually, the game will start to throw some enemies towards your way that wish to take over the world, so to combat against them, you have a number of hack and slash mechanics to beat them into a pulp. Overall, I feel once you get used to them, the gameplay and the game mechanics are extremely effective and make for an overall enjoyable experience.
Positives.
Yo, there's a lot to like in Gravity Rush 2, with the beautiful and gorgeous aesthetics being the first thing that comes to mind, along with the astounding woven story that you won't want to miss a single second of. To tie this up, you've got a protagonist who you can't help but connect with and enjoy every minute you get to spend with her.
Negatives.
Yo, while it may be ridiculously fun to fly around as much as you please, there's a small issue that will end up cropping up more than once, and that's the camera. When you find yourself in a tight spot, maneuvering the camera becomes a real pain, as it quickly ends up blocking some of the rather important areas that you need to explore. And I did find every time it was blocking some rather important areas of the screen, I was definitely getting extremely frustrated on many occasions.
Final verdict.
For me, overall, Gravity Rush 2 is a game that demonstrates what it's like to make a sequel that improves upon some of the best parts of the original. Don't get me wrong, there's very minor issues here and there, and even then they don't come close to causing me to rethink my decision to recommend this game. If you've got a PlayStation 4 and looking for a game that is cool and gravity defying, then I would say Gravity Rush 2 is a superb game to grab. Anyway peeps, thanks for sitting through this very quick gaming review of Gravity Rush 2. Let me know in the comments if you've had the chance to play this game yet, and do hit the like button if you enjoyed this very quick review, as I'm going to try and keep them quick and snappy from now on. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.